I don't care if they're just wandering around and don't know what they want to do or what options are out there. I just need 15-minute commitment. Just chat. I promise you, you will find your way. You will know exactly what's going to be good for your club, and you'll have your entire plan out there. You'll know what you want to do for membership next year.
Okay, so welcome. Welcome to Membership Unplugged. I'm Todd Shepard and I'm here with my co host Patrick Longano. Hey, Patrick, how are you today?
Hey man, you got to leave that music playing just a little bit longer. I was just getting into the swing of it, man.
It looked like you were getting into the groove, and it looks like something else. It looks like someone's got a new haircut.
Well, I mean, when somebody called me Sasquatch, the other day because I had all my long hair, my beard was all big. So yeah, I had to clean myself up a little bit too. Plus, I am coming out to see you guys. I'm getting on a plane here in about 4 hours. So
Leaving
can't
on a
wait.
jet plane on your way
Leaving
to
on a jet plane.
Seattle,
Yep. Oh yeah.
Washington.
Yep. Headed out there. We got a lot to get to see lots of good friends out there, including you, brother.
I'll be there too. I'm heading out here in a couple of days to President-elect learning seminar. So we're going to have a good time.
It's
I'll
gonna be
look
a good
forward
time,
to
brother.
it. Today, for this episode, though, I want to visit about a couple of things. I want to talk about Club Refresh. So
Oh,
now a
lightning
lot.
in a bottle is what you want to talk about. That's crazy. It's been nuts with that. So, yeah, let's
Well, in
go.
the
Let's get
Club
it.
Creation app, a lot of people are because of our name, they're like, okay, we know that the Club Creation team creates clubs, satellite clubs, companion clubs, standalone clubs, Rotaract,
Yep.
Interact. If
Hmm.
you want to create a club, that's the place to go. Download the app and do it. And what a lot of people I think don't know is a program that you added here a couple months ago called Club Refresh. Now that's if a
Hmm.
club is thinking, hey, I'm not ready to add a club. I'm not ready to do a satellite or anything like that. I just want to download, kind of figure out what's going on in our club and how we can look a little different and maybe how we can help our club become more vibrant, right?
Yeah, I mean, the name Club Refresh, I've been bantering around for a couple of years, but I just didn't have the help that I needed. If a club, you went through the entire process of starting a companion or doing anything like that, and you weren't able to get it done with the board for whatever reason at that time, the next step would be, hey, let's just do this and help your club grow. Good old-fashioned membership drive. I don't like to say it
Yeah.
like that, but basically that's what it is. And a revisioning, a restatement of purpose, and then recruiting on those principles. Okay. And I just never had the time. And now that we have so many talented people on the club creation team, Carrie and Laura and Sean and Al and everybody that's out there, Becky, and my goodness gracious, we got a good team, Todd. I mean, we just got a good team. And they've been just killing it with companion clubs. The percentage that we are doing across North America is just ludicrous. But now we have the time to go back and to help clubs that might not be ready for companions or anything like that. So we put the club refresh process in. So when they download the app or go to clubcreationteam.org on the computer, when they create their account, it says, after they put their information, it says, what do you want to do? And there's a drop down. Do they want to do a Rotary Club? Do they want to do a companion? Do they want to do a satellite? Do they want to do a Rotaract Club? Do they want to do this? And it actually is in there as a club refresh. We've even got Discover Rotary in there too, but we're talking about the club refresh. So just choose that option. And when you click create your account, it will put you in the necessary spot to go ahead and book your first step. So it's creating an account, and all you have to do is choose club refresh, and when you're done and you click save, it'll put you right at the spot where you can just click and book your first step on the club
So
refresh process
book a
with us.
step one, and then
Yeah.
that will take when they hit book a step one, takes them to a calendar.
Calendar,
And
absolutely simple.
yeah, so there's several. So the way that it works, just to give a picture for our listeners, is that there's this calendar. There's multiple people on the club creation team. It's what you say as a cadre of specialists that focus
Yeah.
on membership and membership growth and clubs. And each of these individuals has a calendar of their own. And that's all put together in this big calendar. So the available slots can be almost 24 hours a day. And there's and different days throughout the week and different times. So we almost are assured that any of our users, our Rotarians that want to be involved, can go in there and find a spot that's going to work for them. And then how long does one of these, so they book that session and then they're going to do
Yeah.
a video link. How long do we anticipate that a typical session is going to take? Step
Well,
one.
I love step one. Step one's it's a half an hour or less. I mean, and most of the time you can get it done in 20 minutes, and we're just really visioning for this thing and explaining the program. Wait, let me go back. I'm explaining the free program that
Free.
we do, free 99. That's exactly what we do is we go over and we find out what it is that you want to do. How do you want your club to be? And we ask the wrong question sometimes. We always say, you know, how do you want your club to be for your members? It's not just that. How do you want your club viewed as by the community? Because I can't tell you how many times they'd be like, "Hey, what have you heard about the Rotary Club at blank? Are they the ones that do the dictionary project?" And you're like, "Oh my God, so much more." You know what I mean? How do you want to be viewed? Do you want to be the people that are always there, the people that you always can count on? I mean, what do you want it to be seen as? And then we design that because if we can articulate that and in this step, if we can articulate that, then you can recruit on that, you can attract on that. I better make every time I say recruit, Todd, you got to go bing bing bing, because I got a statement about last week. They're like, it's not recruiting, it's attracting, and I was like, oh, that's
And it
great, man.
is. It's
No
what's in
problem
a
at all.
word,
It's
right?
the one that brings our members in, so let's go. But no, we're really happy and proud to do the club refresh with it, because I think that that will lead to more innovation within a club. You know what I mean? It's very
Absolutely.
easy
And
to do.
I've noticed sometimes doing club
Hmm.
refreshes with a club president or a club president elect.
Yeah.
I jokingly say it's almost like a therapy session. No kidding. I'm
Yes,
not kidding. So
yes, it
we get
is.
a president. It's overwhelming sometimes. You know, if
It
you're
is.
going to be president, you're president elect, and you're kind of trying to say, where am I going to go? I'm not sure what to do. I've got these goals to do. I'm taking these classes. I maybe they don't have a lot of experience, or maybe they have a lot of experience. They just don't have that type of experience. How do I develop this? And not everybody's been in either manage a business of people or sales or some of the techniques that have been given them that over the years. It's like, hey, I'm coming in here. I'm a volunteer. I'm trying to learn. Uh, what do I do? I'm overwhelmed. And with this therapy session, we give them an opportunity. If you want to talk about it, to say these are my fears, these are my concerns, and this is all private. We don't share, we don't record this. This is just between us. We're Rotarians helping Rotarians, and we give a
Yeah.
chance for these individuals to just I don't know. I use the term verbally vomit. Verbally vomit get all your garbage out. Because once they get that
Uh,
garbage out, now we
they
can
can move
pick up
forward.
the pieces that are good and start building from there. Don't you think?
Well, I think you're absolutely right. I kind of frame it in a different way for me. I, I mean, my gosh, every week I say something that's gonna get, people pissed at me, but that's okay because I call it like it is. I mean, we've had the if everybody just brought one person to Rotary, our problems would be solved. Listen, you could be saying that for 30 years. Stop saying it because it don't work, okay? You can't do it. It's not a good plan. But and I said that to say this. We get these people out there that are like, everybody needs to have an elevator speech. If I hear that one more time, I mean, I'm gonna cry. We have people that don't feel comfortable doing that. Why would we force them into doing something they feel uncomfortable? We have people that feel totally comfortable, so we need to work with those people and sharpen our tools. Iron sharpens iron. Now, I'm not absolving the other people from having a part in the process. They need to be the best ambassadors. They need to bring us leads. I think Tammy would be great for this. Fantastic. Can you get me your contact information and we'll give them a call? That sort of thing. They got to be brand ambassadors. They got to be out there talking good about us in the community. I don't want to force somebody to recruit that doesn't
Or
feel comfortable doing it. Yeah, ask me about my Rotary. My wife will do more service hours on the planet than anybody. I mean, I'm being facetious, of course, but she'll do the work. She'll show up at all the projects, the whole 9 yards. The second I tell her that she has to go out there and talk to somebody about Rotary membership, she will be like, "Bye," and she will
prospect.
be, yeah, she'll be like, "See," or prospect or do anything like
Make
this.
some
She
cold
would be
calls.
out of here. So you take the people that have no problem with it, you work with the other people in the club to be wonderful ambassadors and how to turn a lead over to the people that are doing that sort of thing. So when we do these club refreshes, I kind of went all the way around that topic to get back to this. Sorry about that. But when we do these club refreshes, it's gonna be the people that can get that part done. But when we talk to them about bucketing and those recruiting strategies, it is not going out and pounding people. It is laying it out, and people will choose to do so. So it makes it easier for those people that might be borderline feeling comfortable with recruiting. They'll be like, oh, this is easy. You know what I mean? I'm not having to go out there and sell Rotary and beg somebody to join Rotary. It's just here's an opportunity, and it will bring those people along. That's how you train people, how to do this.
And
It's
sometimes it's just as like you mentioned about your wife, Angie, it might be as simple as her just inviting someone along to help her on one of those projects, and they
Yeah,
experience that. And a lot of times just making a volunteer opportunity. And of course, we touch on that and we touch about how to make a volunteer opportunity
yep,
here as for the community and how we can get community members to join us
yep.
on activities so that we can give them the Rotary experience. And all of those type of things are just little tidbits about things that you'll be able to gain through visiting with someone from the club creation team. What's really neat is that as members of the team, we get to talk to a lot of different clubs all over, not only just North America, but it seems like we're talking to them all over the world now, and
All over.
international. And I've gained a whole lot of info just visiting with clubs because they'll share their ideas and we see just things like that. So there's a lot of neat ideas that we're excited to share. You touched on Discover Rotary, and I think that plays into it. So Discover Rotary is another option that someone could choose. And for the record, they can once they start discussing anything with a club creation team member, it can go any direction. You're not
Oh
locked into
yeah,
one thing or another. You could start out with a club progression, end up with a club or
yeah,
Discover Rotary. But Discover Rotary is a for those that aren't familiar with it is a program where you invite a small group of people in and you share with them about Rotary and what Rotary is and kind of just enlighten them about it and let them find out about it in a more structured manner, in a calm, happy, friendly, structured manner, and allowing them to kind of make their decision if they want to move forward or see if it whets their appetite, if it's for them or not, right?
yeah,
And so
yeah.
we have
I
a
mean, I
yeah.
yeah, we have the refresh, we have Discover Rotary, we have district events that I just added. So if a district wanted to run a membership event, a whole membership event like a informational session or a district-wide Rotary Discover Rotary program. We've added a lot into this to help with this, the recruiting that we need to do on this. Make no mistake about it. I mean, I'm telling you right now, we're going to argue over words, attraction versus recruiting, and all this other stuff. Then we're never going to get anywhere. You have to recruit. This is a membership organization that does service. Anybody who says that it's a service organization, first, I believe I came to Rotary because of the service that we do. But the way that the structure is, it's a membership organization that does service. And without the first part, you can't do the second. You know what I mean? And anybody who's selling membership or a subscription or whatever, the life of that person, the life of the span that that person does, you have to give them those service opportunities to continue to keep getting them to renew and stay in. I get that. But if you can't design something to get them in, you're just going to run out of people. If you can keep getting them to renew, you're just going to run out of people. You have to go and recruit more people to your membership organization. And that old meme where the guy's sitting behind the table, and it's got a thing that says such and such changed my mind. If
Yeah.
anybody doesn't agree with that statement that I said, Todd, contact Todd, and he'll set up a call with us.
There we
I
go.
mean, I'm just saying, come on,
Change
we'll
my
we'll
mind.
debate that.
So who should sign up? Who should go to the Club Creation Team app, which you can find on the Play Store or the App Store, or you can find it on even on our Facebook page, the North American
Yeah,
Club
yeah,
Creation Team app. At the
yeah.
very top, you can click on that logo and it'll open up and give you the links. Well,
Uh-huh.
who should go there?
Oh man, I love it. I could give you the canned. If you like to do, I'm not. I'm gonna say if you're tired, dog tired of the same thing every year, going out and trying to get five people and then losing five people or losing six people or seven people. If you're tired of the same thing year after year after year, this is free. We know how to do this with very minimal effort on your part. We can help you do it. If you're tired and to, you want help. Never before in Rotary have you seen a cadre of people, specialists that know how to do this, that are willing to give up their time
These are all
to
volunteers.
every single one of them said, I'm going to put all of my availability for this month on this calendar. And we got 28 of these specialists that do that and make it easy for them, no matter where they are, to just click and pick a date and a time that's convenient for you, and sit down and have a conversation and see if there's something that we can do to help you. If you want help, it's here. You know what I mean? If you're looking other places for help, that's fine too. We've got a lot of great programs out there, but if you want individualized help from people that know how to do this, a proven track record, not people that just say, "Oh, I've done this before." If you want a proven track record of a cadre of specialists that have done this in clubs, individual at the Rotarian level, go to the website, book your step one meeting. It doesn't cost anything, and see if there's something there that can help your club. Okay? That
Yep,
wasn't the
one.
canned answer. That
The
wasn't the
Club
canned answer. Sorry,
Refresh,
Todd.
that's a dynamite answer. Club Refresh, or if you want to start a new club, again, a Rotary Club, standalone, or Impact
Companion.
Club, Companion Club, Rotary Club, whatever you may want to do, or do your Club Refresh, or set up a Discover Rotary event. That's what you can do. Patrick, before we go, I discovered two words, or I ran across a couple words, internet lingo. And I know you
Ooh.
like to use different things to create words because for those that may not know Patrick too well, he's got his own language. You have multiple words that I don't know if Merriam-Webster would agree, but I hear you sometimes making up a word, and
Oh yeah.
I know that I don't know if you and your wife play Scrabble and if you just need to use it publicly so that you can still get credit for it or what, but here's a couple words that you might like. There's
Okay.
there's a word maxing. Do you know what the term maxing means? It's
No.
being used by younger generations right now. It's a suffix. Let's see. It's a suffix that means optimizing whatever it's added to. So, like if you're humorous or funny, it's you've got jester maxing. Oh, he's jester maxing. All right. So,
Okay. Okay.
how do you think we can apply this to membership?
Hmm.
Is easy.
Okay. Go ahead. Hit me up,
So,
brother.
what we're doing here is
Uh-oh.
we're encouraging Rotarians and their clubs to get with us so that we can help them do some member maxing.
Member maxing.
We're going to do some
Okay.
member maxing. What do you think?
Okay, okay. I think we can fit that in our overall, master plan of membership ecosystem. We will definitely put membership maxing or member maxing out there.
Member maxing. Well, there's another
Member
word.
maxing. Okay, what's
Another
the
one's
other one?
called mogging.
Mogging.
Mogging. And so
All right, spell it. Spell it.
that
Mogging.
Mogging. And so it
Mogging.
is also a suffix, and it's the act of one-upping someone. Okay, and it's the
Mm,
ultimately it's the end goal of maxing.
okay.
So let me see. So if I make a better cup of coffee than you, or you we get together and I got this real giant cup of coffee and it's really fancy, you go, oh, what are you doing? Coffee mogging me? That kind of thing.
So
So
so use this in the thing. So if we've got our emerging markets in Rotary, like, there's some people out there in zone 4, 5, 6, and 7, and we've got, some zones out there, 22, kind of kicking our butts right now here in North America. So if we say that we want to, how would you use that if we want to challenge that, if we want to go after that, we're going to be, uh, what's it
well,
called?
you could say something like this. Your zone is zone.
Oh, I'm zone 33.
So there, you're in zone 33. I'm in zone 26, 27.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if I really put the hammer down and work with my zone and pass you up, I can start saying that, hey, zone 26 and 27 is member mogging zone 33.
So what I want to say is I believe that we should member mogging. We should, North America, as talented as we are, we should be member mogging zones 4, 5, 6, and 7, right? Yeah, I could say that and I'd be like slick. And I gotta give it to you.
Or
You brought,
maybe we
brought
should
up
member
the
mog all the other service club
yeah.
opportunities that are in our communities. So let's member mog those
We're gonna
guys
member
from
mog them.
the bird party or whatever they are. So we want to do
That's
this.
right. Hey, actually, it's funny that you brought that up because I was nervous. I was doing like my first keynote. You know what I mean? I was really nervous. And the old rule of thumb is you wear a jacket, no tie when you're doing like a breakout or something, and you're a little more casual. But if you're on the stage, if they've cared enough to bring you to the stage, you're wearing a suit, right? And it'd been years since I've been in a suit, so I was all nervous. I was getting all dressed up and everything like this, and I called my wife. I'm standing in front of the mirror and I'm trying to shoot the video call so she can see the outfit, instead of the phone. And I said, "How do I look?" She's like, "Oh, you look great, honey." I'm thinking, that's a little hollow there. But my son just happened to be in the back, and he kind of leaned over her, and he said, "Hey, Dad, it's it's um it's a drip or drown, and you're swimming." and he walks away, and I'm just sitting there staring at my wife, and I'm like, I don't know what he just said, um, but I'm going to take that as a compliment. And I walked away. So thank you for not only bringing those new cool words up, but explaining them to me because I didn't get the explanation of it's drip or drown and you're swimming. I was like, okay, cool. Thank you very much, man.
You need to
So
start practicing with your AI.
yeah, I got to go
So
in there and go,
your
what does my
interpreter.
kid mean?
How do
And
I interpret these younger words? But we'll get into that. So.
now tell Todd what we're doing. We're coming out there to Pels. You know what I mean? I'm coming out there to Pels. Can't wait, man. We got director Spiller's going to be there. We got director like Marty Hellman's coming. Yankees coming. I mean, you guys got like the superstars going to a line out there, but we're also going to be doing some little extra member cast stuff, don't you think?
Oh yeah, we're going to be trying to do a
Oh,
few videos. We are going to
uh-huh.
be because we'll be at Pels and spending that week there. We'll
Yeah.
be trying to shoot our next week's member cast is going to offer highlight videos that we get from some of the those individuals out there. We're talking about directors. We're talking about Rotary International presidents and past Rotary and future Rotary
And I
International
learned so yeah,
presidents,
and I learned
district
something.
governors, even district
Yeah.
governor elects, and
President-elects.
president
Yeah.
elects, and learning leaders, and Scott Learned, who's a learning leader, is going to be there. We had him on our member cast here a week
Killed
ago.
it.
He's going to
Killed
talk
it.
about, he talked about the Rotary Action Plan,
He was
and
awesome.
Rotary 101. So Scott, he'll be there. I'll circle up with him, and we're going to have some fun. And
Well, I learned something in Orlando when I was racing around trying to get people. They could get away from me, because that was only one. But see, you're going to be there too. So we can
oh,
kind of corner them in and be, they got nowhere to go. They got to be, got to be in that interview.
we're
So,
either going to be dripping or drowning or something, I
yeah,
think, and we're going to make it happen. But either way, we're going to be out there, member maxing, or I should say,
remember
membership
Maxon, or we're
unplug
going to
and
be
maxing.
mobbing.
So we'll be ready. So next week's episode is going to be a compilation. I think if that's maybe that's a
Yeah.
magic word of what we put together for this weekend. So until then, we'll see you next week, next Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time on Membership Unplugged.
That's high production value right there, Todd. I'm digging it.